right. I am the Empire. We are the Empire. And I want to come out here and say that Val Venis has no business being back in the industry, least of all here in the FHC. His smut and filth have no place here. Every word that comes out of his mouth is rude, crude, and lewd, and he advocates the spread of his obscenities all around the FHC. The Empire is civilized, and we will not stand for that.
Hello, ladies.
Hello, ladies. Nicole. You had so much potential. But then you had to join up with the idiots. I'm disappointed in you. Such a waste. And I have to say, I'm hurt. I am genuinely hurt from all the hurtful things you've been saying. Like telling me that I'm spreading obscenities around? Well, Nicole, I have to tell you that the only things that are being spread are those sticks you call legs. And you know something? They're being passed all around the Empire. Now come on, guys. Nicole, Armach, Empire, is this really a fair fight? All of you against me and my girls? You want to censor my smut and filth, as you call it, but I call it desire. I call it decadence. I call it my delight. And you have the resolve to come out here and fault me for my proclivities?
We fault you for being a foul-mouthed porn star who does the unthinkable every Friday night.
Oh, no, Armach. You are mistaken. I do the unthinkable every night.
Oh, now, you dirty, rotten scoundrel. You will be the first to fall on the road of taking the Empire back to its glory days of yore, which will of course culminate in the Empire going for it all. And when I say all, I mean including the FHC Championship. Whoa. Hang on there, bald guy bent on world domination. No one is winning the FHC Championship except me. I may have failed in my conquest last week, but as far as I'm concerned, I'm still the #1 contender for the title. And I didn't get to finish my title match last week, so as far as I'm concerned, I'm still next in line to challenge Darth Wump to honorable combat. So if you want a shot, you have to get behind me. Huh, alright, my dear King Slender. Yes, I seem to remember you bending the knee, so to speak. But you did it to Lord Tavington here, and I would gladly take you on myself, just the latest warrior to vanquish the mighty king. But why should I lift a finger when my generals can win for me? Oh my god, what brutality! Oh, the Empire taking it to Slender and Venis! Well, that's crazy what just happened out there, but now I'm here safe in the back, and I've got Tyler Black with me tonight. Tyler, we found out last week that RVD won the 6-kill battle royal, and everyone is speculating that that will mean a title shot against you at Firestorm. Your thoughts?
You know something, Robe? I could not be happier that I could be facing the legendary Rob Van Dam. This guy is one of the best out there, and that's what I'm all about, wrestling the best. Now I feel honored that I'm considered in the same league as RVD. I mean, just look at his career. He could legitimately go for the FHC Championship if he wanted to, hands down. It goes without saying, I am still impressed with his career and what he can do. And what can he do? He can clear a ring of 5 other men. And in my eyes, he's earned a shot at my title. Though I gotta say, it looks like he still has some business with Butch Deloria. That guy will not let things go. I mean, don't get me wrong. I will wrestle whomever, whenever. But a title match is a serious thing, guys. You need to have your mind clear. And he's just not there yet. But maybe, once RVD gets his affairs in order, then he can come to me and give it 110%.
Making their way to the ring, they are the FHC Tag Champions, Wally Mac, Malik Ferdenko, the Tunnel Snakes. And as we see the Tunnel Snakes coming to the ring, we found out last week in a spectacular match made by Mr. Palmer, it was a #1 contenders match for the Tag Championship between the Bravehearts, Wes Soy and William Wallace, and the Icons, Giant Panther and Starman. And in what I would call an amazing upset, the Bravehearts triumphed over the Icons. And I personally thought Giant Panther and Starman, they've been waiting in the wings since they arrived in the FHC. I thought they would certainly become #1 contenders last week. But seeing as how dominant the Bravehearts have been lately, well, I guess the Scottish Rebels were indeed the better team. Okay, let me be the first to say that Sir William, Wes Soy, we don't appreciate you guys invading the tag division and inserting yourselves into the #1 spot for our titles. There have been many other teams here that have been here a lot longer than you've been a tag team. Why not give your spot up to one of those fine teams? I mean, come on, we're talking the best of the best here. For example, Adrian Satterley and Backdraft. They've been waiting quite a while, you know. And what about Austin Stevens and Tetemeko? They've been waiting so long that they broke up. Come on, guys. And who can forget Silverstein and Bronzeman? They're the precious metals. You're telling me none of these guys deserve a shot just as much as the Bravehearts do? Man, I question the integrity of the management here. Come on, I question.
Well, wouldn't be a proper week if I didn't have to deal with your questions and your uproars. Tunnel Snakes, let me address all of your questions in one answer. You will be defending the Tag Championship against the Bravehearts, Wes Soy and William Wallace at Firestorm. They won the #1 contenders match last week. You talk about the other teams having been here longer. Well, that may very well be, but they have not done what the Bravehearts have done. The Bravehearts have been on a tear in the last couple of months in tag matches, and in my opinion, they are more deserving than any other team here. And that being said, tonight, both of you, Wally Mac and Malik Ferdenko, will go head-to-head with the contenders. Malik, you will be going up against Sir William later tonight. And as for you, Wally, you are going to be facing Wes Soy right now. Ain't a hard time been invented that I cannot handle.
Oh, and Mr. Palmer taking it to the Tunnel Snakes once again. And here we go. I guess Malik Verdenko, Wally Mac, just like he said. And his opponent, from Westbrook, Maine, representing the Bravehearts, Wes Soy. And Mr. Palmer making the 2 heads-up matches tonight. Very nice. And I guess for this matchup, we're pointing out that Wes Soy has never faced Wally Mac in singles action. But Wes Soy and Wally Mac have had success in heads-up action. Soy, of course, recently was a contender for the Pacific Championship, but was shut down. But also had success in that gauntlet match back in Session 3. And of course, Wally Mac had a similar path to gold. He was a very prolific United States champion for several months, beating down several contenders, including Backdraft, Adrian Satterley, and the like. Now Mac flipping Soy into the ropes and yanking him back with that quick drop kick, that leg kick. Now Soy with a huge shoulder thrust. And as we see Malik Verdenko, of course he'll be coming in on the action against Wallace later. No, Wally with that huge corkscrew dive is one of his patented signatures, and then now Wes Soy with a belly-to-belly suplex. And of course we also have Sir William out here looking on. The field of competition is going to be very, very apparent here. And now Soy with those elbows to Mac's head and shoulders. And now the tie-up. Wrenching the arm. Mac very calculating, and now throwing Soy into the corner. Oh, and that huge cross body there. It looked like a last minute cross body, but now Soy with another counter belly to belly. And of course the Tunnel Snakes trying to shore up all of the confidence and strength that they have in order to defend their FHC Tag Championships, and a huge right hand to Soy, knocking the big man down. Oh! And Mac answering again with a counter DDT, flip DDT. But the Tunnel Snakes are looking as strong as ever. And now with a cover on Soy by Mac, kick out. And of course, Sir William coming up on the apron for the trying to get in on the action, perhaps. Maybe distract Wally there a little bit, but no deal. Ooh, nice flip around slam. Ooh, and a pop up slam by Wes Soy. But the Bravehearts, I believe, as much as they've shown so far, it's going to be a very, very exciting time, them challenging for the FHC Tag titles. And Wally Mac up to the penthouse. Oh, Soy trying to get something done, but no. And Mac with the drop kick, and Soy able to deflect at the same time. That would have been huge damage there. And now Soy, with another pop-up slam there on Mac. Soy trying to go for something, but now Mac, with the eye gouge. I don't think the ref saw it, but now Mac throwing Soy into the turnbuckle. And there he goes! The Mac Slam on Wes Soy, cover. Oh, yes, and Wally Mac pulls it out, putting away Soy suddenly with the Mac Slam, his patented finisher. We kind of haven't seen that in a while here, folks, but Mac, he's always been a good singles contender, and we've seen it now, defeating Soy tonight. Jade Quinn. I'm impressed with your talent. You're one of Super Fight Night's top stars. You've done really well in your appearances here. And because you're fairly new here, I have a favor to ask of you. I had some idiotic thieves boost my Dragon Championship belt, and I haven't really had any success in getting it back. I need your help. And you, specifically? Why am I asking you? Well, you're definitely a charmer, and I believe your charm is what is needed to get my belt back. I'd say you and I could be a formidable team if we put this together, put our heads together on this. What do you think?
Azethoth is very pleased to make your acquaintance. I will help you, no doubt about that. You seem like a nice, likable guy, one of the best wrestlers here. But if you're going to ask me this favor, you're going to have to do me a favor for me. All I want is for you to accompany me to the ring for my match tonight. Because, I mean, look at you, Dragon Champion, former FHC Champion. Just having you there ringside could be distracting and intimidating enough for me to get the win. Not that I need your help, but hey, with lots of ladies here in the ladies division, why not have a little bit of lady luck on my side, especially along with a nice, strong, strapping man such as yourself? Then we have a deal then.
Following match is set for one fall, making his way to the ring from Berlin, Germany, Alex Cold. Now we have a chance to see Alex Cold here face the Pacific champion Tyler Black in non-title action. And last week, Mr. Palmer commissioned the 6-kill battle royal to determine the #1 contender for the Pacific Championship. Benjamin Wah, Rob Van Dam, Butch Deloria, Malibu, Jean-Philippe Van Varenberg, and Perry O'Sullivan, the Welshman, all took part in this great matchup. And of course, the victor of the match, RVD, pinning Butch Deloria to claim the #1 contender spot. He's set to face Tyler Black at FHC Firestorm in 2 weeks' time. But also of note that RVD and Butch were the last two standing, and it was RVD that interfered in the Pacific Championship match at Revolutions between Butch and Tyler Black. Some say that Tyler Black wouldn't have won if RVD hadn't interfered. Others say Black definitely would have beaten Butch anyway. But we'll never know what could have happened. But we know for sure that these three are inextricably linked together now. And how fate works itself out sometimes. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? But will Butch have anything to say about this matchup? I mean, he might very well blame RVD for his loss at Revolutions. And knowing that RVD is heading to Firestorm for a title shot at Butch's own expense, well, twice I have no doubt that would infuriate the Tunnel Snake leader, a man with an ego the size of Butch's head. Black starting off the match strong, but now Cold. Oh, with Cold pulling a move out of Tyler Black's arsenal himself, the backbreaker, neckbreaker, but now Black trying to get things back on track with that Russian leg sweep. And with Cold and Black both going here, ooh, nice German suplex, or that these both have some high aerial maneuvers. Oh god, and a high release German suplex. Black trying to wear down Cold quickly in this matchup, trying to dispatch him so that perhaps he doesn't use up a lot of energy. And now Cold with so much force into the corner turnbuckle, up on high, Fireman's carry, oh, and a huge back slam. Good work by Cold on the Pacific champion. Cold, speaking of which, definitely good to see him again lately back in the game tonight. We haven't seen him since last month when he actually lost to Bryan Danielson in an apparent final dissolution of the Wrecking Crew. The huge right by Tyler Black, and now with that huge springboard crossbody. But now with the Wrecking Crew gone, that stable dating back to the absolute beginning of the FHC. If you remember, if you were with us back then, Cold was a security guard at the old Street Fighter Sagat's Wrestling Federation. And when that place folded, Cold was left without a job. And then, of course, he auditioned here in the FHC, got the job, but then was discovered to have been working with Bryan Danielson and Jacob Glens to steal Sagat's plans for making Hoovy juice. And as Cold goes and does a somersault and cover on the Pacific Champion and a quick kick out. But anyways, that plot that the Wrecking Crew had, very elaborate, I tell you, but suffice it to say, the crew did not succeed due to the efforts of a few of the good guys, if you will, Kev Dog, G-Funk, Ryu, and Vincent Hanna. Ooh, now a huge enziguri by Black. Oh, Black with the springboard. Nice on Cold. Cold looked like he could be out, and now Black trying to finish it off here with that jumping knee. Now Cold trying to turn things around here. Literally. Oh, and reversal after reversal. These two maybe kind of know each other. Of course, they were in the lower echelon before of the FHC. If we had a cruiserweight or a light heavyweight division, these two would definitely be top notch in the division. Oh God, Black caught up in the ropes, and now Cold. Ooh, backstabber, backstabber. That could be it, close to it. But we've seen how much stamina Black has. Black now is the one to come out with the backbreaker, neckbreaker combo on Alex Cold, the German. Oh, now reversal into the corner. Black. Uh-oh. Oh, I think this is it. Black could be going with the buckle bomb here, and oh God! Oh God, Cold! Cold could be out with the buckle bomb cover on the German, and Black wraps it up in a nice little bow, finishing it off with the buckle bomb. Good for the Pacific Champion here tonight, folks. My goodness. And even more momentum going into FHC Firestorm. Of course, he'll be facing RVD. But goodness, Tyler Black is your winner tonight. Great matchup.
You already know what I'm going to say. You think you're such an honorable ladies champion, but an honorable champion doesn't attack from the shadows. But that's your entire line of offense. Maybe it's what you're used to being a sorceress, but that doesn't make it any better. You're so full of cheap shots, you probably get volume discounts at the Whore Emporium. Either way, title shot or not, I want you tonight. I want you in that ring so I can straight up rearrange your face. Then when I'm done with you, you'll have no choice but to put your title on the line against me. See you soon.
The following match is set for one fall. Making her way to the ring, from Boston, Massachusetts, Jade, Quinn. And now, ladies action time. Hello ladies, as Val Venis would say, but now as we see Jade coming to the ring, we see she's being escorted by Dragon Champion Azethoth. And we saw earlier tonight that they struck a deal with each other. Jade's help to try and get the Dragon Champion back from Sonic Fire. In return, Jade gets a nice man on her arm. She believed that maybe some eye candy would offer some distraction to her opponent D. But my question is, what if D doesn't find Azethoth attractive to begin with? I guess that idea goes out the window, that advantage. Hey, I'm not knocking Azethoth. He seems like he could be an attractive dude in the eyes of the ladies here. But obviously I'm not one of them. So, yeah. Well, can we tell if D is smitten yet? I don't know. She's not quite yet at the ring. Her cartwheels are making her journey go so quickly, though. I've only known D to be completely serious when it comes to wrestling and performing. And she's shared with us several bits of her difficult past before, and overcoming serious odds. just in order to make a life for herself. But we really haven't seen the other side of her. We'll have to see if Jade chose well in having the possibly attractive Azethoth out here at ringside, and we'll see if that does anything with this match here. On D, going with the running bulldog on Jade. Jade coming around with the back. Oh, and a reverse DDT, lifting reverse DDT there. Oh, a springboard dropkick by D, but Jade is able to deflect it. And of course, as you can see on the outside, Azethoth out here, the Dragon Champion, with that deal that he and Jade made, that rhymes, if you will, backstage. And ooh, God, huge backbreaker by Jade on D. And I can only assume that Azethoth's ploy here is to try, perhaps, get, what the... Oh my goodness, D! Did you see that move from the corner? It was almost like walking up Jade and then doing an enziguri, but now, ooh, Jade with that. It looked almost like a Colossus, but not a Colossus. It was a clutch slam from the back. Ooh, and Jade with that tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. And D answering right back with that huge headbutt. I gotta say, these, oh my goodness, D with that pop-up Samoan drop. It seems like both of these competitors we haven't seen in quite a while, folks, but this could be one of the best ladies matches we've seen in quite some time. As you know, we've been seeing a lot of perhaps the Andrews sisters and everyone wrestling lately, but of course, unfortunately to say, they're kind of at the bottom of the charts here. And now D with that swinging airplane leg maneuver. I don't even know what you want to call that, but very impressive by D. Now Jade coming up. Oh my goodness, what the heck? Springboard shooting star cross body. Oh, and D on Jade, a huge choke slam. Good God. D is just woman handling Jade Quinn all over the mat here. And I don't know, folks. I mean, Jade wanted Azethoth by her side, but it doesn't seem like that's really given her perhaps the motivation. Oh my goodness. Now D, look at this. Could she be, what do you call this here? Hulking up? Oh, you! And here comes D with those right hands. And now into the rope, and now big boot. D going to the ropes, and now leg drop. Huge maneuver with the cover. And Azethoth up to distract the referee. And this is exactly what Jade wanted for Azathoth's services here. Oh, and I think Az might have just saved Jade from that 3 count. D, perhaps some bald bull action here. Let's see how many of you get that reference. Oh God! And a huge butt bomb in the turnbuckle. Now cover on Jade. And a close 2-2 kick out by Jade Quinn. And now Azethoth up on the apron once again. Jade, oh my good, could we be seeing reverse T-bone suplex with bridge? Was that even a bridge? Oh, and the ref didn't even see it. Azethoth really doing a great job of distracting, and now D trying for that another springboard shooting star press, and totally did not miss her target. And now Fireman's carry into the Death Valley driver. Good God! I don't know, folks. I think D's pretty much has this here. And now cover. Azethoth up on the apron once again. Good God! I think D has had this match won at least twice already, maybe even 3 times with the numerous covers, and now cover again. The referee went outside the ring. What just happened, folks? What was that? I'm not sure what the ref was trying to do there. I don't know if that was some kind of glitch on his part, but that's really crazy. And now, D with that rear naked choke. Azethoth up on the apron, distracting once again. And Jade's tapping! Jade's tapping! Oh my god, but the ref didn't see! The ref didn't see, and now D with another shooting star for us! Oh my god! Oh! And now with the cover, that has got to be at this time, folks. 2 and 2! 2! Jade kicks out at 2! Oh, and there we go. D with the punch. With the D punch. Jade out for sure now. That's got to be it, folks. And the ref counts 3, and D finally... Oh, D finally pulls it off despite Azathoth's interference many times. My goodness, I think D, maybe that should be counting as 3 or 4 wins right there for D. She just totally woman-handled Jade from start to finish here, folks. And she had to finish the match with that D punch. My goodness, Azethoth, I guess your services are not needed anymore. And here goes Tetemeko! Tetemeko is here with the Dragon Championship belt! Flooring Azethoth! Good God!
Mr. Palmer, we saw you already booked the individual matches between the Bravehearts and the Tunnel Snakes tonight, but we're all itching to ask. Do you have something up your sleeve for the top of the card tonight, considering what happened earlier?
Oh, Robe. I think you're catching on to this game I've got going on here. Maybe we should make you general manager. Either that, or we'll have to get you in on the booking backstage. As a matter of fact, I do have a plan. I always have a plan. It's simple, makes sense, and everyone will have their differences solved. And I bet you want to really know what that plan is. Well, you're in luck tonight, Robe, because I'm going to tell everyone right now. Tonight, the Empire of Pain, Duncan Hayward, and William Tavington will take on Val Venis and King Slender. This is going to be a great matchup. Am I good, Robe, or am I good? Ain't a hard time been invented that I cannot handle.
Following match is set for one fall, making his way to the ring, being accompanied by Wes Soy. He is a member of the Bravehearts, Sir William Wallace.
And up next, one of the first matches that Mr. Palmer booked tonight to begin the road to the Tag Championship defense at Firestorm between the Bravehearts and the Tunnel Snakes. Sir William will be taking on Malik Ferdenko, after earlier tonight we saw Wally Mac triumphant against the Braveheart Wes Soy. And we shall see if Sir William can even the score here. If not, we'll see a definite advantage for the Snakes going into the go-home show, which is exactly what they'll want while defending the Tag Championship. And I'm remembering a time not too long ago in the WWE when Sir William was Intercontinental Champion and Malik Ferdenko was United States Champion. And now here they are, battling each other for what should be an exciting Tag Championship match at Firestorm in 2 weeks.
And his opponent, being accompanied by FHC Tag Champion Wally Mac from Amarillo, Texas. He is a member of the Tunnel Snakes and one half of the FHC Tag Champions, Malik Ferdenko.
Of course, Wes Soy and Wally Mac will be joining their teammates here at ringside, but any interference on their part will result in disqualification. Such it is when you have your friends alongside you during matches. We'll see how this great match plays out, and don't forget we have that awesome main event later tonight where we will see the Empire of Pain members Major Duncan Hayward and Colonel William Tavington take on Val Venis and King Slender in tag action. What a great matchup that Mr. Palmer has given us tonight. Should be a very exciting time for this main event. This is FHC Slam. Oh, and Malik with that
great looking spin kick there on Sir William Wallace, and Wallace answering with a elbow to the face, Malik Verdenko. And Malik going for that face buster. Pardon me here, folks. And Malik, lifting reverse DDT on the Scotsman. And of course, mirroring the match from earlier tonight where we had Wes Soy going against Wally Mac. Now, their other halves, as we see Sir William with the Jawbreaker, Sir William versus Malik Verdenko. And again, as we said before, we remember when this was the Intercontinental and United States champion at one point in their careers, and now they're fighting for the FHC Tag Championship. And could they be facing each other at upcoming FHC Firestorm? It's going to be a very exciting time. Oh my god, and there it's the Scott Spear by Sir William. Malik trying to go for that mule kick, but then he was able to connect on the second time. And now Malik thrusting William into the corner turnbuckle. Huge right hand to the face, the forehead, and now the opposite turnbuckle. Trying to go for another right hand, and Wallace able to have the forethought to get out of that, but no deal. Malik trying to get back on him. And now, more turnbuckle play. Oh god! Flying knee by the Rebel, the Scottish Rebel, now bowling over Malik with that clothesline. And now having him some great, good Scottish Christian justice. Justicia, if you will. That's not even Scottish, but what am I saying? My goodness. And now Wes Soy and Wally Mac trying to goad these two on here. Oh, William going for a double underhook. Flip powerbomb. Good God. Such a move by the veteran William Wallace, and now with the snapmare takedown. I don't know if I think the Tunnel Snakes may have met their match here, folks, but I don't know. Can't count them out. The Bravehearts are new to the tag division. Oh, what is this? Malik Verdenko with the backbreaker and then a Russian leg sweep combo. My goodness, Malik with the standing backflip senton. Sir William has had enough. Oh, and here comes Butch Deloria. Here comes Butch Deloria by ringside. And here he comes with an equalizer. Oh my god, taking out Sir William. The ref is calling the match. Good God. Oh, and here comes RVD. RVD trying to make things equal here. Taking it to Butch Deloria for running in and interfering. Darth Wump, I just wanted to let you know, I know you and Loc have the history. You guys are really tight. I like that. Just like me and Panther. Just like me and Starman. I'll do anything to protect my boys. Just like you would with yours. Now, I just gotta say something to you because I know, because you guys are tight, Loc, he's itching for this fight for me. He's been at my heels for months. I can feel it. And someday I will give it to him. But you and the title are what I am focused on. Don't forget that. I am focused on the FHC Championship 110%. And at Firestorm, I will give it my all, like I always do. And now that Mr. Palmer has announced that it is, of course, an Inferno match, I will burn you to a crisp right before I raise that FHC Championship high in the air and show everyone that I deserve to be champion. Following match is set for one fall, making his way to the ring, being accompanied by the Ultra Patriot, the Crusader. Well, emphatic words by the King Slender, the myth, the man, the legend. And now as we go into singles action tonight, we see CAW, now dubbing himself the Crusader, going to be taking on the Welshman tonight. It's so interesting that CAW is going this route, but obvious that he is supporting his friend, the Ultra Patriot, by donning the mask and the crazy patriotic colors. But I mean, we've known that CAW has been a Crusader for Injustice for quite some time now, going back months, maybe even could be a year almost. And looks like he's finally going to actually fit that role. It's almost kind of like a superhero coming out, you know. But of course, the Ultra Patriot has always been a soldier, not of fortune, but of everyone who can't help themselves. And of course, both the Crusader and the Ultra Patriot both had their first tag match last week on Super Flight Night with a win over Silverstein and Bronzeman. And the Crusader will try to continue his win streak here tonight against Perry O'Sullivan, the Welshman. And his opponent, from Llangollen, Wales, he is a member of Sonic Fire, Perry O'Sullivan, the Welshman. Of course, the Welshman coming out now, but speaking of which, Sonic Fire involved in what I would call petty antics with the Dragon Champion Azethoth, all starting out when the Welshman stole the actual title, the actual Dragon Championship title belt away from Azethoth, and along with his teammates have been playing keep away with the belt, training it between themselves, keeping one step ahead of Azethoth. We don't even know if this is something sanctioned by Sonic Fire's leader Guile after he lost the Dragon Championship at Revolutions. However, it's Sonic Fire we're talking about here. Guile's their leader. That seems like the most logical theory at this point. So, but anyways, here we go. Crusader versus the Welshman here tonight. Oh man, and the Crusader with that release high angle German suplex, and Welshman looked like he was almost trying to do a German of his own, but of course not as strong as CAW, so he's able to just give him a front slam, but still. Ooh, and it looks like a delayed fisherman suplex by the Crusader, and a cover, and Welshman kicking out with authority. And of course the Ultra Patriot and Tetemeko looking on at ringside, out here to support their stable. And just seeing the size differential between the Welshman and the Crusader, my goodness. Oh, and the Welshman trying to go for perhaps a Hurricane Rana, but the Crusader wisely trying to counter that, but again getting put down by the Welshman. Welshman with that standing backflip senton. And but you can't count the Welshman out. Of course, we've seen Sonic Fire's antics all throughout the last few months. They are a formidable force. You know, the Welshman still has his aerial abilities and his very trying to be gruff at times. You know, he's very Welsh, if you will. And don't let that eye patch fool you. He still has all his senses with him. So ooh. And Crusader with that double slaps. Welshman looks like he's had enough. But now them trying to tie up together. Oh, and Crusader, the headbutt flip combo. Good God. And it looks pretty even matchup from now on. But Tetemeko on the apron now, trying to distract the ref for some reason. But doesn't look like that was kind of an advantage at all. Gave an advantage to the Welshman at all. And there he goes, bowling over. Again, I'm telling you, you can't count Welshman out. That shoulder thrust was enough to take down the Crusader, especially if the Crusader was unawares. And now that high knee into the turnbuckle. Oh my goodness, what could the Crusader be thinking about here? He's got the Welshman up. Oh my God, to the top rope. Could we be seeing a bomb? Oh my God! Crusader butt bomb. Oh my goodness, taking the win right out of the Welshman's chest, and that is how it ends, folks. The Crusader smashing on the Welshman's lungs right there, and your winners, the Crusader, being backed up by the Ultra Patriot. Oh my goodness, I don't know what it feels like for the Crusader to have his ass come down on your chest, but yeah, I wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of that, folks. That is just too crazy. But here's your winner, the Crusader tonight. And here comes Dragon Champion Azethoth out to the ring, getting the Welshman in. Oh my god! Azethoth looking for payback again. And now Tetemeko getting him from behind. Oh, but Azethoth fighting back. Who's got the belt? He's trying to get the belt. Oh, Azethoth pulls Tetemeko out of his boots, if Tetemeko was wearing any boots. No boots, but oh god, Tom Fyremin has it. Tom Fyremin coming out, and he's got the belt, eluding Azethoth once again. Come and get it, Azethoth, if you dare. Oh my goodness. Oh, and come on out, bring the belt back. Oh, and Tetemeko from behind. Oh, laying out the Dragon Champion. Woo! My god! Oh, Armach taking out Val Venis backstage. How is this going to affect their tech?
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. A Mercedes kind of sentiment, luxury.
Following match is set for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Oakland, California, Rosie Fox. And now Rosie getting ready to take on Ladies Champion Morrigan in non-title action tonight. She wins here. Next up, she will be in a prime position to challenge for the title at Firestorm. And this tiff has been escalated, as we saw last week. Rosie's sister from Oaktown, Karin Rebel, tried to take out Morrigan backstage, but the Witch of the Wilds successfully repelled the attack. But it's clear, it's perfectly clear, that Rosie and Karin have their sights set on weakening the champion and getting closer to the Ladies Championship. And her opponent, from the Korkari Wilds, she is the FHC Ladies Champion, Morrigan. Now, 2 weeks ago, Rosie made her intentions known that she was coming for the title. In kind, or maybe less than kind, Morrigan responded with a belt to Rosie's face. Now Rosie looking to get some payback and get one step closer to the title, while Morrigan looks to keep her position as champion safe. Morrigan, always the dominant one, may seem vulnerable faced with the 1-2 combo of Rosie and Karin, but seems like she's been in command as usual. We'll just have to see how well the champion does tonight. Now that leg takedown by the Ladies Champion on Rosie Fox on a flurry of offensive maneuvers, but Rosie countering. These two have a pretty storied rivalry up until this point. Oh, it looked like Morrigan was going for a Russian leg sweep, but it was a forward Russian leg sweep, perhaps. Would that be maybe a Chechen leg sweep? Or perhaps maybe a Georgian or Ukrainian leg sweep? But again, for their storied rivalry, we've seen these two battle in the past at key points in their careers when things, high stakes, are on the line, as Morrigan does a snapmare takedown. And because we've seen them around Battle of the Gladiators when they were vying for the Ladies Championship. Of course, Morrigan was Ladies Champion at the time, and Rosie had a couple of great matches in there with Morrigan to try to win the Ladies Championship, and Rosie succeeded in defeating Morrigan for the Ladies Championship. And it was a very good feud, and of course we saw them later on fight each other in the tournament, of course, the Ladies Championship tournament right before Session 3, and of course Morrigan was able to beat out Rosie and advance, eventually going up against Susie Mac at Session 3 for the title. And that is where Morrigan won back the title. Now 2-time ladies champion, and Morrigan looks like she's in control here. But Rosie knows Morrigan. Ooh, God. Oh my goodness, Morrigan with some foul play there. But Rosie trying to dish out the offense here to try to counteract everything that Morrigan is throwing at her, all these offensive spells, if you were. And we'll see if Rosie's study of Morrigan throughout their history is going to do any good tonight. Because if Rosie, ooh, big elbow. If Rosie can get through here, she'll be definitely one step closer to the ladies' championship. Firestorm. Oh, there goes Rosie with that amazing Luthes press that she always does when she kind of flies at you. Kind of interesting. Oh, God, and another Luthes trying to put all her weight into it. Nice. Flattening Morrigan out like that. And now, oh my goodness, Rosie with the pop-up slam. Pop-up slam, Morrigan in pain. That could be the turning point and cover on the ladies champion too. And that's a quick 2. Big 2 count, going for the drop kick to the knee. But no, not face. And Morrigan, oh my God, with the scornful horror. Morrigan with the scornful horror on Rosie Fox on the cover. And that is it, folks. Morrigan, your winner tonight, defeating Rosie Fox, and with the downed Rosie trying to show her that, good God, there is no way Rosie is going to take another step closer to the ladies' championship, and Morrigan is seeing to that tonight.
I was wondering when this was going to happen. Alright, let's hear it. Get it out of your system.
You mocking me? Come on. What's going on, Nick? What are you wearing? What is all this? You're with the Empire? That makes me really sad. I thought you and I were a thing. And, God, the Empire of all people. Such pompousness. And now with Armach, even more dangerous than ever before? Where's the woman who saved me last year? I thought we were a team.
We were, but not any longer. And I am sorry about that, truly. But I belong with the Empire. They give me a sense of purpose and pride to be with my fellow countrymen. They need me, and I need them. What you and I had was wonderful, and we will always have that. I promise you, Dee. But now, this is just the way it has to be. And I need them more than I need you.
The following tag match is set for one fall, making their way to the ring. From England, Major Duncan Hayward and the Colonel William Tavington, the Empire of Pain. Ooh, it's always hard to see breakups like that with Dee and Nicole. And speaking of breakups, I'm pretty broken up that Armach took the cowardly route and took out Val Venis backstage in preparation for this main event match. The Empire of Pain just been causing a lot of pain lately. They seemingly have catapulted themselves into the limelight as of late. And I have to say, I would have never thought in a million years that this combo with the Empire and Armach would work, or even happen. It's a little surreal, but I guess not super shocking. And with Nicole entering herself into the group too, they kind of almost look like they could be unstoppable. These guys have all been bent on world domination at some point, so I guess it kind of makes sense in a way. And their opponent, King Slender. We still have not yet been informed whether or not King Slender will take on both members of the Empire here in a handicap match. Of course, since we saw Armach took out Val Venis and Venis has been ruled out for this match, or if his royalness will be granted a new tag partner. But I mean, either way, the path that King Slender has been on with the Empire will make this match top-notch either way. I really can't wait to see what happens. I kind of want to see if Slender can take both of these guys at the same time. it would only prove that King Slender is the legend, the man, and the myth that we know him to be. And oh my god! Oh my god! Can it be? It is! It's Darth Wump! Darth Wump is here! The FHC champion is coming out! Could he be to King Slender's tag partner? Oh my god, guys, this match has just turned gold, and the Empire looks livid! Oh, can we really say if Darth Wump is coming to the rescue or not? We saw him face off against the King last week, defending the FHC Championship, but then Slender came to the rescue of his comrade Giant Panther when his fight with Loc spilled onto the stage and the match was called. We even caught a glimpse of Wump trying to stop Slender peacefully from fighting with Loc. Perhaps an act of honor, but nevertheless the damage was done. But now, for tonight, can we see Wump and Slender coexist for a match and a fight against the Empire of Pain? Good God, this is going to be that's a very exciting time, folks. Main event here on FHC Slam. Here we go. And it looks like we'll have the Major Duncan Hayward starting things out here with the King Slender. And I think this match has maybe perhaps been coming for a bit of time since the Empire has taken control, and Hayward with the quick tag out to the Colonel William Tavington. Now Slender going up with Tavington, and with the Empire causing trouble all around the FHC, and of course taking out Val Venis in the back before. Now it looked like they were going to try to have the King at a serious disadvantage, but now Darth Wump, I guess the honorable champion that he is, ooh, Slender in the ropes. Darth Wump coming down to the aid of his opponent, the #1 contender to the FHC Championship, to try to even the score with the Empire. And of course we know of Wump's honor throughout time. He knows when there are bad dudes around, if you will, but so I guess that's why he's out here. So I think we're in for quite the treat tonight here as Slender tags out to Wump. Tavington tags back to Hayward, and now we see the Major and the Champion going at it. Hayward with the Russian leg sweep on Darth Wump. Now Wump whipping Hayward in the corner, trying to go for that knee, but Hayward pulling up that quick leg. And now, looking for the European uppercuts, but Wump is a little bit faster, able to dodge and get that drop kick out, but Hayward answering with that spin kick. And of course, Hayward and Tavington being with the Empire. We saw Hayward before being an NXT champion, one of the first NXT champions out there, as Wump goes for those special kicks. But not having seen a lot of singles action since coming to the FHC. Now, Darth Wump with those kicks. Now gut to the midsection, but Hayward back on top. But no, Wump, being a technical wrestler that he is. Oh, and a sling blade to the Major. And Wump trying to perhaps impress Slender with maybe a Slender breaker of his own, but Hayward able to counter, tag out to Tavington. Now Tavington and Wump back in together. Layered into the ropes. Oh, and Tavington with almost kind of like a sling blade of his own. Tavington says the Empire can do anything that you can do as well. But, now, Facebuster by the Colonel on the Champion. Some good action going on here tonight between the Empire and Slender and Wump's team. And it's always good to see the top-notch guys going against some other people that we don't usually get to see a lot. Oh, Wump! Oh, Wump falls short on that springboard shooting star press, but he's able to recover quickly for the flying knee, and now tag out to King Slender. Now the King going up against the Colonel. It seems to be a lot of rankings going on here. You have a King, you have a Colonel, and you have a Major. And of course, you have the Champion. Now Tavington going with those kicks. Missed one opportunity. Hit the second. And now Slender getting whipped into the Empire's corner. Could we see a double team here? No. Slender able to get out of it, and that leg trip on the Colonel, and now going towards that knee on the Christmas-themed clothed Tavington. Oh, Tavington with that big boot. And now a tag out to Hayward. Hayward and Slender going at it now. Oh, and with that huge face plant, face buster. Now cover on Slender. Slender able to kick out at one. And now Slender going, could be the stalling brainbuster. Just like that, this could be it, folks. With the cover on Hayward too. Oh, and Hayward kicks out. Hayward kicks out of the brainbuster, and now all the men are in the ring together. Slender going for the armbar, but Tavington able to wisely break the hold here. And now, oh my goodness, Hayward with the cover. Slender with the reversal, the cover on Hayward. And Hayward able to get out. Oh my god, those right hands. Hayward, oh my god, Hayward going for the Axe of Sedition. The Axe of Sedition on King Slender. And no, what the heck? The Empire wins. What the hell's going on in Armach? Armach is in, and Hayward taking it to King Slender and Darth Wump. Oh my god, no, and here comes Slender. Oh man, he's going right into the ropes, courtesy of the Empire of Pain, dishing out the pain now on Darth Wump with that double suplex. Good god, the Empire is definitely here sending a message to the good guys here. And here comes Val Venis. Val Venis is back. Val Venis is back from the back, taking it to the Empire. Getting his revenge on Armach from taking him out. Venis has had enough. Good God, Armach in pain. And Tavington from behind, but no, Val Venis. Val Venis taking it to Tavington. Oh, Tavington goes out. Venis able to disrupt the Empire's plans here, and now Slender and Wump getting payback for the attack on them. Good God, and Armach is down, the Empire is down. Venis, Slender, Wump showing their supremacy here tonight, able to dispel the Empire's hopes of taking them out. And here, I guess here are your winners tonight, Val Venis, King Slender, and the FHC champion, Darth Wump, as we go into the go-home show of FHC Slam. Good job, guys. And here we are. Oh my god, we're out of time. Thanks for watching.